Hey, what's up? Welcome to Degen Ed. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts, like the chart behind me, which is of AMC. And part of the reason why I want to go over this chart is because if you can see there behind me, earnings is tomorrow, Wednesday, November 8th, after hours. So I thought it'd be nice to throw up some levels that I've drawn up there that seem like they might be fairly significant levels of either support or resistance. And so to start, the lowest level of resistance, which I don't really feel like it will be tested, but it could be, is right around $8, even number. And that's just based on this candle top right here that closed that day, or actually had a high that day of $8. Which was at the beginning of the trading day. And then the next level is going to be right around $9 based on this wick, the touch point there. And you can see that has served as a fairly good amount of support over this time frame. And then there's also right around $10. That seems like it's going to be pretty significant support. I imagine it will be tested again. That's based on this touch point here, but just $10 being a round number seems like it could be fairly significant support. And then now moving up, we're going to be getting into the layers of resistance. And those are starting with right around $11 based on this candle on August 28th. There was a low of $11.05. And so we did spend a couple days going above that level, but there was no close above $11.05. This close on October 12th was $11, and the high of that day was $11.17. So that kind of formed this topping tail before coming down. And so in order to invalidate that topping tail, we would want a close above $11.17. We did have a couple attempts, most recently on November 6th. So that was just Monday, this past Monday, and then November 3rd, Friday. It did go as high as $11.43, but there were no closes above 11.17. So this still needs to be invalidated as a topping tail, or as a top. But then continuing on with the high of November 6th of 11.43, we would need a close above that in order to invalidate those as kind of a top. And so what I see in this blue shaded area is going to be a good amount of resistance. I imagine that we will spend a good amount of time in this region because there were so many candles over the course of the end of August into the beginning of September. And so because of that kind of consolidation, I think that in order to break above $13.90, or right around $14 a share, I think we're going to need to consolidate in this blue region. There is, however, this gap that was formed between $11.70 and $12.64. So if we are able to break above 11, close above $11.43, I think that we would likely be filling this gap fairly quickly before consolidating in this region before moving higher. And then if I zoom out a little bit, just kind of thinking about other gaps that will be filled eventually, going up to this one that's ranging between $16.60 to $19.40. That is a level that I think we will probably go through fairly quickly, because if we look in the past, there haven't been that many candles there. But then again, if we get above $28.06, I imagine that we would spend some more time in this other blue shaded region because we've had more than, this is 6 candles trading within that range. So I imagine that will be resistance, that breaking above $36.97 will be fairly tough. But once we do get above that, there's this gap that was formed as a result of the merger of equity units and AMC and the 1 to 10 reverse split. So as a result of that announcement, price dropped, bear flag, come down, another bear flag, and then we've been, consolidating and making our way upwards most recently. So yeah, I'm hoping that with earnings, I expect we'll retest $10 and hopefully from there bounce and break into this blue shaded region, which I imagine we will reside in there for a while, but who knows with earnings. I feel like the price has been suppressed so much that, it's possible that we could hit any one of these. Who really knows? Maybe a squeeze is around the corner. But yeah, those are levels that seem significant to me. And if you enjoyed them, you should like this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe to the channel to support my efforts in sharing charting and the fun of that. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope earnings go well for all of us. Take care.